Well, today we're headed up to the Wombeyan Caves, and as you can see, the road pretty soon loses its tarmac, and we've got 40 kilometers left to go on this route, but it says that it's going to take us an hour and a half to get there. An hour and a half for 40 kilometers, so that's got to tell you something. The land here is really folded, and there's some spectacular chasms off on the sides of the roads at times. We just went through a tunnel where you had to sound your horn in order to avoid meeting head on with somebody else coming the other way.
Woo!
She says, stop filming and drive.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Drive only.
Yeah. I don't want to go over a cliff.
Could if we wanted to. On the way to the cave, we stopped for a bit to take a look at the Wallandilly Lookout. Yeah, there's some pretty steep chasms. I would say it's got to be about 1,000 feet to the bottom, about 300 meters maybe. Yeah, this road has been pretty spectacular, clinging to the mountainsides as it goes up various valleys. We're sounding our horn on blind corners. We've met some of the traffic occasionally, including one truck. But there's, of course, no guardrails or anything like that, and it's some places absolutely vertical. Other places it goes off at an angle, but it's a long, long way down. Now we're probably over 1,000 feet high, so maybe 400 meters, something like that, 500 meters. Pretty spectacular road. This is a campground at the conservation area just at the caves, and look at all the kangaroos in the field here. This is a campground field, so they're enjoying themselves. Well, Google Maps got us into the area, but led us on a bit of a wild goose chase, as the location for the cave is actually a little bit different than what it says, about half a kilometer away. But actually we found it, and we're here now, and we'll see what we see. Well, we purchased our tokens over there at the guest center, and now we're doing our little walk over to the entrance of the cave. It's a self-guided tour. I'm trying to be careful not to step in the kangaroo shit. Would you say they were eastern gray kangaroos? Yeah. Yeah, they're wandering around all over the place here. Apparently Wally the wombat likes to dig under this house, so they have a sign saying, please keep the gate closed, keep him out. Alright. This is the way. It's actually kind of cool today. It's only about 15 degrees out here, up in the mountains. But same back in the town too. But the weather's been delightful and continues to be sunny. We've had nothing but sun for weeks now. Mainly clear skies. Occasional clouds, and that's it. But today is severe clear again. Here's more of our friends down there.
And we can look down and see old kangaroos.
Yeah.
Look at them. Huh?
Yeah, as we're on the trail heading over toward the entrance of the cave.
I can't believe how many there are. Look.
Yeah. There's such an interesting cleft in the rock over there.
Yes. They talk about karst landforms.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. Wonder if there's any access to that on the way back. There are a few caves here. Only one of them has a self-guided tour on it, and that's what we're going through. The other tours are done for the day, so those caves are not accessible. All right, this is it. Okay, Fig Tree Cave. I get my token out. Get ready to pull the door, Carol.
Oh, just a sec here. I'm just taking the door here. There we go.
All right.
That's too quick. Okay.
All right, this I'm gonna put it in. Excellent.
All right.
Here we go. Goodbye, daylight. A little dot of sunshine up there from somewhere.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a one spot that's got an opening outside. So.
Yeah, there's some cracks up there. That's quite interesting. It's about 50 feet up to the roof there. Maybe 40. That light just came up automatically.
Oh. Now we're getting some music.
Welcome to Wombeyan Caves. We hope you enjoy your self-conducted Fig Tree Cave experience. Wombeyan Caves Reserve was proclaimed in 1865 and is today managed by the New South Wales National Parks and Wildlife Service, a division of the Department of Environment and Climate Change. Caves are fragile and irreplaceable. Before beginning the tour, we ask you to help protect your heritage by observing the following rules. Please do not touch any of the formations. Touching dissolves and discolours the rock. Do not smoke. Do not litter or bring food or drinks into the cave. And in the interest of your safety, please stay between the handrails and on the pathway at all times. Ahead of you is 400 metres of cave. Features of the cave and its history are illuminated and interpreted at various points and are activated by your movement.
Gotta watch your head here and there.
Is the royal
That
box.
was the Opera House stage. And the
And on the
royal
right
box.
wall, the organ loft.
Organ loft.
How many other familiar shapes can you see in the Opera House cabinet? Many cave decorations such as stalactites, the ones on the roof, and stalagmites on the floor are visible in this cabin. To your right, looking down to the floor of Victory Cave, ample evidence can be seen of the role Wombeyan Creek has played in the evolution of the cave. Rain. Wombeyan Creek flows quite freely, and at times the roar of turbulent water can be so loud you may barely be able to hear me talking to you. On this platform, a cantilevered walkway leads you high above a magnificent white canyon, known as the Marble Way. Your tour concludes with a spectacular view of the Victoria Arch. We trust that you are enjoying your Victory Cave experience. Should you require further information about tours and other activities at Wombeyan, Abercrombie, Urangrabili or Jenolan Caves, please call into the Visitors Centre or kiosk and pick up a brochure.
Well, he was saying that generally speaking, this cave is fairly dry. And that's looking way down there. That's about 70 feet or so down. And you don't see any water, but here and there's signs that there has been some pretty active water flow going through here. There's a stick that got in here somehow jammed. Little pockets of water down there. At this point, we're on an elevated walkway. It's about 40 or 50 feet to the top above us, and more below. I see some natural light up there. We're coming to the end. Now that's a pretty spectacular gallery here.
Oh, wow, man.
There's a path, paved, well not paved, really, I guess it's a dirt path there to return from the caves over to the entrance area. But we've come into the other area here in order to see the kangaroos. Not really sure how happy they'd be to see us. I assume that they probably would run away and not come toward us. Let's hope. Yeah. They are very interested. What are these guys doing? Well, we will take a chance here that they don't bite, do they? They just kick, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, this guy, I'm now about 30 feet away from him. Doesn't seem to be too concerned. I have to squeeze between him and this tree. Carol's going to get a picture of me getting my lights kicked out. Yeah. I'll just look over here as if I'm interested in what's happening over here. Yeah, I'm not interested in you, buddy. Don't worry about it. I'm now about 20 feet from him. Doesn't seem to be too concerned. I just keep my attention over here, ahead of me. I'm not looking where the camera's looking. And he seems to be satisfied. The land is littered with these little poos that look like deer shit. You know they have a powerful kick, so...
I figured you made even better video with him hopping away.
I did.
See the little ones?
Yeah.
They live in the wallabies. Or they need babies in it.
Wait for him to turn his head. Oh, I think it's a kangaroo. It's hard to say. Maybe when I look back at the video earlier on, I'll be able to say more for sure what they are. I'll see if this little guy here allows us to go by. They don't seem to be too concerned about people. There he goes. It's funny, I walked by this guy and I didn't even see him. That's a wallaby, I think. He's got that kind of conical snout.
I begin to wonder if it causes droppings from something other than these.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it might have been.
Wombats?
Wombats are generally smaller, aren't they?
Kind of? Yeah.
Well, on the way back toward the town, we just stopped here at a little lookout spot, but there's really not too much to see here. Surprising number of farms and stuff down in the valley with roads down to them. Not really sure how they get down there. Anyway. It's July 28th and we're headed back towards Sydney. But first, this is Tamarama Beach. Tamarama Beach is known to be the most dangerous beach in Australia or Sydney area?
Sydney area.
Sydney area, because of the rip currents that go through here. And there used to be a roller coaster that went out in the old days over the water here. It's an interesting place, all built up on the hillside. Yeah. And just around the headland to the north, this is Bondi Beach. This is a very popular spot. Much, much bigger, as you can see. And it's midwinter. It's July. It's the middle of the winter. But it's a lovely day right now. It feels like it's in the upper teens. Carol's gone down to, I don't know, test the water or something, I think. Or maybe she's given up. Each tree has a koala in it, and they have to keep rotating them around. So, yeah, okay, they got one now. They got a customer. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Thank you.
No worries, guys.
Thank
you.
You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Okay, so who's up first?
Well, it's lunchtime.
Carrie, don't you want to see all the guys?
The Segway offers a whole new way to explore the wonders of our park. But first, let's take a look at some safety features involved in riding a Segway.
We're going to grab some helmets ahead.
Thank you. Yep. How you doing? I mean, I get to use the camera, but... Whoa.
Alright, you should, Justin, so most important thing is just looking up.
Now, if we try and look what the Segway's doing,
Okay.
we push our hips out, we move it all. So that's it, just lean right towards me. Excellent. And pulling back slowly. That's it, just like we're sitting down. And we can stand up to balance. Now we're going to go backwards. So just leaning back, like you're going to sit down on the stool behind you. That's it. Perfect. Keep going a bit faster. That's it. Nice. Come forward. And stopping there.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
Sorry.
Alright, so if you imagine there's a line going sort of through the wheels, we have to be right behind it. So if you do just a little lean back, it's not really going to do anything. So we need to lean right back as far as you can. So I'm going to hold it, it's not going to go anywhere. You're going to try and lean back as far as you can. That's it. Further, even further. That's it, yeah, further, further. That's it. Hips right out. As far as you can, like you're going to sit down. Hands on you. There you go, yeah, hips right out as far as you can. That's it. Nice. Then come right up to me. So when you stop, you're going to basically do that same thing. So just straighten arms, hips out. Perfect. And steering. Nice and easy. Nice forward movement. All the way down to the end for me. As slow as you need to. Moving at your own pace.
Here he comes.
Is he coming back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Tasmanian devil.
Oh well.
And that's right.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah, if you do stick around basically in the afternoon, they do have the feeding. You'll see these guys
Oh,
in the same tree as her. He has become sort of independent and run away, but still may occasionally go back to her. Yeah, these guys have just got all their fresh gum, so they sleep 20 hours a day, right, waking up only for this fresh food here.
Yeah, we were over by we had our photo taken.
Oh, lovely, nice.
So I got to hold the pool.
Lovely.
My day.
Quite amazing creatures.
They are very sweet. We saw we've seen so many kangaroos and
Oh.
wallabies in the wild.
So yeah, they're all over the coast, just jumping around. Those guys, kangaroos aren't too bad in the wild because basically they don't see us as a threat as long as you go down to their level. Koalas, although, can be quite dangerous because they've got those huge claws. So very strong. Even just playing, they can tear through skin or bite through tendons.
Wow.
So if they are basically intent on doing some damage, they will cause it.
Swimming, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, luckily he was taken to the croc farm. That's where he met his little girlfriend Lily, over to your left.
Oh, in the water there? Or?
Yes, so just basically a rock, sort of tiny girl over there.
Oh, yeah.
And they say these guys have had eggs every year.
So they've been...
This is basically cute little couple. Normally they wouldn't make one, but they used to have. Oh, they love story.
This is Goodfellows tree kangaroo.
Well, actually, no, I think...
Oh, are they?
In this place, there's no problem with getting up nice and close to the kangaroos and wallabies. Hey, buddy. How are ya? Yeah. They're very soft.
They are very soft.
Yeah. Do you want to get another rub? Hmm? Would you like to have a rub, buddy? Yeah. Why not? Yeah. There you go. Well, the red kangaroos don't eat the top of the grass. They like to dig up the roots and eat them, so that's why this place is denuded.
You come this way, Princess?
pretty well pushing it into his mouth.
I know. Yeah, I really want this stuff.
Is this an unintended exhibit?
No, it's
No,
one of ours,
definitely
yeah. We
intentional.
bring them out.
What is it?
Black-headed python.
I'll show you back then.
All right then, no problems. Won't
Wow.
be too long. Yeah, black-headed python, so the name's Little Miss.
Yeah. Do you want to pet him, Carol?
No, I don't want
Okay.
Don't you love snakes?
No.
No.
Oh, look at that little
I
face.
grew up with total fear of snakes, and I still have it, so I avoid them like the plague. Unfortunately, I live in a country where there's not very many of them.
Oh, what?
Canada.
Oh, yeah. Bit cold there for them.
Yeah.
We have garter snakes. We have one poisonous species,
Yeah.
rattlesnake.
This black-necked stork is over 1 meter tall. It's pretty impressive. He comes up to the bottom of my rib cage. This is a hospital they have here for injured wild animals. It's quite a complex. And with the glass here, you can watch and film operations going on.
Out of the way, Naya.
Sorry. Over here and left.
Smile.
Oh, let's do slime.
There's a dingo.
So dry.
Coming up to the Gold
Continue
Coast.
straight to stay on Gold Coast Highway, State Route 2.
We're just north of the Gold Coast. This is our last night on the road. Carol's blown the budget. We're at the Ramada Hope Harbor, I believe this is called. This whole area is kind of a new development. We came across a couple at least of new housing developments that are just being built, and a lot of the land is dirt. So this is, for some reason now, just becoming a place here. But it's very nice. A lot of boats in this area. We saw a lot of marinas.
The houses with private docks.
Yeah, houses with private docks reminded us a lot of like the Palm Beach area north of there. Palm Beach, Florida, that is. There is a Palm Beach here also. And a Miami.